Jada Pinkett Smith, a multifaceted personality in the entertainment industry, has often found herself in the limelight, not just for her professional achievements, but also for various controversies. This video delves into the less discussed aspects of her life, scrutinizing the incidents and decisions that have contributed to her complex public persona. Early career controversies. Jada Pinkett Smith's early career, marked by a rapid rise in Hollywood, was not without its share of controversies. Beginning her career in the early 1990s, Pinkett Smith quickly made a name for herself with a string of successful roles.
Handle that within myself to see, okay, what are you angry about? And then come to peace, and then go and talk to Will when I...
However, it was not just her talent that caught the public's eye. Her off-screen life and interactions also drew significant attention. One of the early controversies in Pinkett Smith's career involved her audition for the role of Lisa Wilkes on the popular television show The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Although this opportunity had the potential to boost her career significantly, it was marred by an incident involving the show's star, Will Smith.
You want some popcorn? Why are you screaming? Well, I'm supposed to be a cook, I'm supposed to be a cleaner, I'm supposed to do everything you want. What you gonna do?
Reports suggest that their chemistry during the audition was less than ideal, with Pinkett Smith being considered too short for the role. This rejection, however, did not hinder their future relationship, as they later married. Pinkett Smith's early film choices also brought some criticism. Her role in the 1996 film Set It Off, where she played a bank robber, was a departure from the more typical roles assigned to African-American women at the time.
My hood.
Your hood, yes.
Oh no, you ain't trying to flow like that.
I might be trying to flow like that.
You're probably from Harvard and all.
The film was both praised for its bold portrayal of women in crime, but also criticized for perpetuating stereotypes. Pinkett Smith's performance, however, was widely acclaimed, showcasing her ability to handle complex and unconventional roles. Another point of contention was Pinkett Smith's involvement in the metal band Wicked Wisdom, which she founded in the early 2000s. Her venture into the world of rock music was met with mixed reactions. While some appreciated her versatility and courage to venture into a genre typically dominated by male artists, others questioned her authenticity and musical talent. The band's performance at Ozfest in 2005 was particularly polarizing, with some audience members expressing their disapproval. Additionally, Pinkett Smith's outspoken nature on various social issues began early in her career. She often used her platform to discuss matters of race, gender, and equality in Hollywood, which, while garnering support from many, also put her at odds with some segments of the public and media. Her comments and views, sometimes seen as controversial, contributed to her image as a forthright and uncompromising figure in the industry. Pinkett Smith's early career was also marked by her relationships and friendships within the entertainment industry. Her close friendship with the late rapper Tupac Shakur brought considerable media attention. The nature of their relationship was often speculated upon, with many wondering if their bond went beyond friendship. Pinkett Smith has consistently maintained that their relationship was purely platonic, but the intense media scrutiny added an element of controversy to her personal life. These early career controversies painted a picture of Jada Pinkett Smith as an individual unafraid to take risks, whether in her professional choices or personal opinions. Her willingness to step outside the norm, challenge stereotypes, and speak her mind set the tone for the public perception of her in the years that followed. While these incidents may have brought their share of criticism and debate.
So what was your feeling about that?
Oh, like I just overstepped a boundary, something I wasn't supposed to be there.
They also highlighted her resilience and commitment to authenticity, traits that have defined much of her career. Relationship dynamics. Jada Pinkett Smith's relationship with Will Smith, one of Hollywood's most high-profile marriages, has been a topic of intrigue and controversy for decades. Their union, beginning in the late 1990s, has navigated through the complexities of fame, personal growth, and unconventional relationship dynamics, often under the intense scrutiny of the public eye. One of the most significant controversies surrounding their relationship has been the couple's openness about the challenges they have faced.
That was a display, that moment of like me having the courage to just say no.
In various interviews and on Pinkett Smith's talk show, Red Table Talk, they have discussed issues such as marital struggles,
Marriage for life.
the difficulty of maintaining individuality within the marriage, and the pressures of Hollywood. This candidness, while appreciated by many for its honesty, has also opened them up to public criticism and speculation about the stability of their relationship. Another aspect that has drawn considerable attention is their approach to monogamy. Pinkett Smith and Will Smith have openly discussed having a non-traditional marriage. In July 2020, Pinkett Smith acknowledged an extramarital relationship with singer August Alsina during a brief separation from her husband. This revelation sparked widespread debate about marital fidelity, with opinions divided between support for their honesty and transparency and criticism for what some perceived as marital infidelity. The dynamics of their relationship have also been a topic of discussion concerning parenting. The couple has 2 children, Jaden and Willow Smith, both of whom have pursued careers in the entertainment industry from a young age. The Smiths' parenting style, which they have described as liberal and non-traditional, has been both praised and criticized. They have been open about allowing their children considerable freedom of expression, which has sometimes led to public scrutiny regarding their decisions as parents.
Willow. Another one, Willow.
All right, okay.
Just do it right, Will.
Now you conventional.
In addition to their marriage, both Jada and Will Smith have faced individual controversies that have impacted public perception of their relationship. For instance, Will Smith's altercation with Chris Rock at the 2022 Oscars ceremony, where he slapped Rock on stage, brought their marriage into the spotlight once again.
Oh, wow! Wow!
Pinkett Smith's reaction and their subsequent handling of the incident were widely discussed, with many analyzing her influence on Smith's actions and the dynamics of their support for each other during public controversies.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
Moreover, the couple's involvement in Scientology and the Church of Scientology has been a subject of speculation. Although they have denied being members, their association with figures in the church and the opening of a private school that reportedly used Scientology teaching methods contributed to rumors and controversy. Business ventures and accusations. Jada Pinkett Smith's foray into business ventures and her involvement in professional settings have not been without controversies and accusations, adding layers to her public persona. As an actress, singer, and entrepreneur, Pinkett Smith has ventured into various realms, each bringing its share of acclaim and criticism. One of the notable business ventures of Pinkett Smith has been the creation and production of the Facebook Watch talk show, Red Table Talk. The show, featuring her daughter Willow, and her mother Adrienne, has been hailed for its groundbreaking format and candid discussions on sensitive topics. However, it has also been a source of controversy. The show's platform for open discussion about personal and often contentious topics has at times drawn criticism for potentially overstepping boundaries of privacy and airing personal issues publicly.
I noticed one was bigger than the other, and I said, uh-oh, I think one's deflating.
The episode featuring her own marital issues with Will Smith, for instance, sparked a debate on the appropriateness of sharing such intimate details in a public forum. Another business venture that faced scrutiny was the aforementioned school founded by the Smiths, the New Village Leadership Academy in California. Opened in 2008, the school was embroiled in controversy due to its alleged use of teaching methods based on Scientology principles. Although the Smiths denied that the school was a Scientology institution, the curriculum reportedly included some practices associated with the church, leading to public and media speculation about their religious affiliations and intentions behind the school's founding. The school eventually closed in 2013, but the episode left lingering questions about their involvement with Scientology and its influence on their educational endeavors. Pinkett Smith's involvement in the entertainment industry has also been marked by accusations and controversies. Her stand during the 2016 Oscar Awards, where she advocated for boycotting the ceremony due to the lack of diversity in the nominations, received mixed reactions.
The Academy has the right to acknowledge whomever they choose.
While many applauded her for taking a stand against systemic racism in Hollywood, others accused her of only speaking out due to the snub of her husband, Will Smith, for his role in Concussion. This incident raised questions about her motivations and the nature of her activism in the industry. Moreover, Pinkett Smith's approach to business and her various ventures have been scrutinized for potential conflicts of interest and the leveraging of her celebrity status. For instance, her involvement in the cosmetics industry and other commercial endorsements have sometimes been viewed skeptically, with accusations that she uses her platform to unduly influence her audience for personal gain. In addition to her business ventures, Pinkett Smith's professional interactions have occasionally stirred controversy. Her forthright manner and willingness to confront difficult issues, while admired by many, have at times been perceived as confrontational or aggressive, particularly in an industry that often values diplomacy over directness. This perception has occasionally led to accusations of unprofessionalism or overstepping boundaries, particularly in instances where her comments or actions have sparked broader debates or backlash. Public statements and reactions. Jada Pinkett Smith, known for her outspoken nature, has made numerous public statements throughout her career that have sparked criticism and controversy. Her candidness and willingness to delve into sensitive topics often place her at the center of public debate, highlighting the influence and impact of celebrity opinions in today's society.
You know what I'm saying? Because I feel that he left me. And I know that's not true. And it's a very selfish way to think about it, but...
A significant instance of controversy was Pinkett Smith's call for a boycott of the 2016 Academy Awards due to the lack of diversity in the nominations. This stance, taken amidst the #Oscars So White movement, was a bold statement against the systemic racial biases in Hollywood. While many lauded her for using her platform to highlight a critical issue, others criticized her, suggesting that her motivations were personal, tied to her husband Will Smith not receiving a nomination for his role in Concussion. This incident not only brought her personal integrity into question, but also sparked a broader conversation about activism, privilege, and the role of celebrities in social movements. Pinkett Smith's views on marriage and relationships have also been a frequent source of controversy. Her discussions about her marriage with Will Smith, especially on Red Table Talk, have included admissions of infidelity and non-traditional marital arrangements. These revelations challenged societal norms and perceptions of celebrity marriages, leading to varied reactions. While some appreciated the honesty and modern take on relationships, others criticized what they saw as a disregard for traditional marital values.
It just diminishes your point if you mix it up letters and numbers.
Thereby igniting debates about the evolving nature of personal relationships in the public eye. Another area where Pinkett Smith has faced backlash is her comments on parenting. She and Will Smith have been open about their unconventional parenting style, which includes a great deal of freedom and self-direction for their children. This approach, while praised by some for being progressive and nurturing individuality, has also been criticized for being too lax, especially given the young ages at which their children entered the entertainment industry.
Everybody in front of the Christmas tree? Is everybody in?
Yeah.
From our family to yours.
These criticisms often extend to judgments about Pinkett Smith's capabilities and choices as a mother, reflecting societal expectations and norms around parenting. In addition to these topics, Pinkett Smith's statements on race and gender have often been at the forefront of controversy. Her vocal support for movements like Black Lives Matter and her advocacy for gender equality in Hollywood have been pivotal. However, these stances have also drawn criticism, sometimes being labeled as too aggressive or divisive. In a society where celebrities' opinions are heavily scrutinized, Pinkett Smith's firm stance on these issues has both bolstered support for these movements and attracted criticism from those who oppose her views or question her motives.
Concerned, or we talk so much about what's going on in the outside world, we don't talk enough about what's going on within us.
Furthermore, Pinkett Smith's interactions with other celebrities have sometimes led to public disputes or controversies. Her forthright nature means she does not shy away from confronting issues or individuals head-on, which, while demonstrating her commitment to honesty, has also led to accusations of stirring unnecessary drama or being insensitive. Media representation and criticism. Jada Pinkett Smith's relationship with the media and the subsequent representation and criticism she receives play a significant role in shaping her public image. As a prominent figure in the entertainment industry, Pinkett Smith's portrayal in the media has varied greatly, ranging from praise for her talent and activism to criticism for her personal choices and opinions.
Not only giving up my career, but giving up the freedom and the lifestyle I had been used to.
The media has often focused on Pinkett Smith's role as a wife and mother, sometimes overshadowing her professional achievements. Her marriage to Will Smith, a major Hollywood star, and her parenting choices have been frequent topics in tabloids and entertainment news. This focus has led to a portrayal that often prioritizes her personal life over her career, contributing to a public image that is heavily influenced by her familial roles. While some media outlets celebrate her as a strong, independent woman who balances family and career, others criticize her for the non-traditional aspects of her personal life, such as her open marriage and parenting style. Another aspect of media representation is Pinkett Smith's advocacy for social and racial justice. While her activism is lauded in some circles as brave and necessary, other sections of the media have portrayed her as divisive or opportunistic. Her outspokenness on issues like racial inequality in Hollywood and police brutality has placed her at the center of many heated debates. The media's framing of these discussions often influences public perception.
Oh, I was just so proud. I mean, we had so many conversations about it, and he was very nervous.
With some outlets highlighting her as a leading voice for change, while others question her motives and methods. Pinkett Smith's career choices, including her roles in films and her involvement in music with her band Wicked Wisdom, have also received varied media attention, while her versatility and courage to explore different artistic avenues have been praised. Some critics and media outlets have questioned her talent and authenticity, particularly in her music career. This scrutiny reflects broader societal attitudes toward celebrities who venture outside their established niches. The media's portrayal of Pinkett Smith's physical appearance and fashion choices has also been a topic of discussion. She has been both celebrated and criticized for her style and aging, with some media outlets praising her for defying traditional beauty standards, while others scrutinize her every appearance. This focus on her physical appearance highlights the gendered nature of media representation, where women's looks are often given undue emphasis over their professional accomplishments. In recent years, Pinkett Smith's involvement in Red Table Talk has brought a new dimension to her media representation.
Handle that within myself to see, okay, what are you angry about? And then come to peace and then go and talk to Will when I can actually have...
The show's success and its format of candid, often vulnerable discussions have led to a portrayal of Pinkett Smith as a figure of empowerment and emotional intelligence. However, this same openness has also led to criticism, with some accusing her of oversharing or exploiting personal stories for viewership. Influence on popular culture. Jada Pinkett Smith's influence on popular culture extends beyond her roles in film and television, encompassing her contributions to music, fashion, and social activism. This influence, while significant, has not been without its controversies, reflecting the complex interplay between celebrity, public perception, and societal norms. In the realm of film and television, Pinkett Smith has played a range of characters that have contributed to her influence on popular culture. Her roles in films like Set It Off, The Nutty Professor, and the Matrix series showcased her versatility as an actress and her ability to take on strong, complex female characters. These roles helped to challenge and expand the representation of Black women in Hollywood, making her a role model for many. However, her choice of roles has sometimes been a source of controversy, with some critics arguing that they perpetuate certain stereotypes or fail to push the envelope in terms of representation. Pinkett Smith's influence extends to the music industry through her metal band, wicked wisdom. Her foray into this genre was groundbreaking, as it is a field not typically associated with black women. Her presence in the metal scene challenged racial and gender stereotypes in music, earning her both admiration for breaking barriers and criticism for what some perceived as a lack of authenticity in her musical pursuits. The mixed reception to her music career highlights the difficulties faced by artists who defy conventional expectations in their artistic expressions. As a fashion icon, Pinkett Smith has had a notable impact on popular culture. Known for her bold and eclectic style, she has been a fixture on best-dressed lists and has influenced trends, particularly in the 90s and early 2000s. However, her fashion choices have also been a topic of scrutiny and debate, with some praising her for her daring and originality, while others criticize her for what they view as attention-seeking or inappropriate attire. This scrutiny reflects broader societal attitudes towards women's fashion and the expectation for female celebrities to conform to certain standards. Pinkett Smith's role as a social activist has also shaped her influence on popular culture. Her outspokenness on issues of racial inequality and gender bias has brought these issues to a broader audience, contributing to the ongoing cultural conversation about these topics. However, her activism has been a source of controversy as well. Some accuse her of using her platform to further personal agendas, or of being out of touch with the realities faced by ordinary people. This criticism reflects the challenges celebrities face when they take on activist roles, as they navigate the fine line between using their influence for good and being perceived as self-serving. In recent years, Pinkett Smith's Red Table Talk has further solidified her influence on popular culture. The show has been praised for its honest and open discussions on a variety of topics, including mental health, relationships, and social issues. It has introduced a new format for celebrity-led discussions and has been influential in how issues are talked about in the public sphere. However, the show has also been criticized for blurring the lines between private and public life and for capitalizing on personal issues for entertainment. Personal life and privacy issues. Jada Pinkett Smith's personal life has been a subject of intense public interest and controversy, particularly regarding issues of privacy. Her marriage to Will Smith, her parenting choices, and her relationships with other public figures have all been scrutinized, often blurring the lines between her private life and public persona. The most prominent aspect of her personal life that has drawn public attention is her marriage to Will Smith. Their relationship, while initially celebrated as a Hollywood success story, has become a subject of controversy due to their openness about the challenges they have faced. The couple's discussions about their marriage on platforms like Red Table Talk have revealed intimate details about infidelity, marriage counseling, and their views on monogamy. While their honesty has been praised for challenging the traditional narrative around marriage, it has also raised questions about the boundaries of privacy.
To Trey. I never say no. His smile and just
it's
his
Willow
whole...
for me.
With some arguing that such personal matters should remain private. Pinkett Smith's parenting style, particularly in raising her children Jaden and Willow, has also been a source of controversy. Her and Will Smith's approach to parenting, characterized by a high degree of freedom and self-expression, has been both admired and criticized. The early entrance of their children into the entertainment industry and their candid discussions about parenting on public platforms have led to debates about the appropriateness of their parenting decisions and the impact on their children's privacy and well-being. Additionally, Pinkett Smith's friendships and interactions with other celebrities have often been the subject of public interest. Her close relationship with the late rapper Tupac Shakur, for example, has been a topic of speculation and media attention for years. The nature of their relationship, which Pinkett Smith has consistently described as platonic, has been scrutinized, with some media outlets and fans speculating about a romantic connection. This scrutiny highlights the difficulty of maintaining private friendships in the public eye and the tendency of the media and public to intrude into the personal lives of celebrities. Pinkett Smith's health has also been a topic of public discussion, particularly after she revealed her struggle with alopecia, an autoimmune disorder that leads to hair loss. Her openness about this personal health issue has been empowering for many who share the condition, but it has also opened her up to public scrutiny and commentary about her appearance. This situation reflects the challenges faced by public figures in sharing personal health struggles, where the line between raising awareness and maintaining privacy can be difficult to navigate. The Smith family's rumored involvement with Scientology and the Church of Scientology has been another source of controversy and invasion of privacy. Despite their denials of being members, their association with figures in the church and their educational ventures have fueled speculation and rumors. This situation underscores the intense public interest in the religious and spiritual beliefs of celebrities and the extent to which these private matters are dissected in the public domain. Furthermore, Pinkett Smith's experiences with harassment and objectification in Hollywood have also been topics of discussion. Her revelations about these experiences, particularly in the context of the #MeToo movement, have been important in highlighting issues of gender and power in the entertainment industry. However, they have also made her personal struggles a subject of public debate, illustrating the difficulties faced by women in the public eye when they speak out about personal experiences of harassment and abuse. Recent incidents and developments. In recent years, Jada Pinkett Smith has continued to be a figure of public attention and controversy, with several incidents and developments in her life drawing widespread media coverage and sparking public debate. One of the most notable recent incidents involving Pinkett Smith was the altercation at the 2022 Academy Awards ceremony, where her husband, Will Smith, confronted and slapped comedian Chris Rock on stage.
Oh, wow! Wow!
The incident, which occurred after Rock made a joke about Pinkett Smith's shaved head, brought immediate and intense scrutiny to their relationship, and Pinkett Smith herself. The incident raised questions about their reactions to public criticism, their approach to conflict, and the broader implications for their public image. Pinkett Smith's own response to the incident, which was relatively subdued compared to her husband's, was also a topic of analysis and discussion. Another significant development in Pinkett Smith's recent life has been her continued advocacy for mental health awareness and her openness about her own struggles. On Red Table Talk, she has delved into deeply personal topics, including her experiences with alopecia, anxiety, and the challenges of aging in the public eye. While these discussions have been praised for destigmatizing mental health issues and encouraging open dialogue, they have also led to debates about the boundaries of sharing personal struggles in public forums and the impact of such disclosures on her and her family's privacy. Pinkett Smith's career has also seen notable developments in recent years. Her continued work in film and television, including her role in the Matrix series revival, has kept her in the public eye. However, these professional achievements are often overshadowed by the focus on her personal life and controversies, underscoring the challenges faced by female celebrities in maintaining a focus on their professional endeavors amidst intense scrutiny of their private lives. In addition to her professional work, Pinkett Smith has also been involved in various philanthropic efforts, particularly focusing on youth empowerment and the arts. Her involvement in these causes has been a positive aspect of her public persona, showcasing her commitment to social issues. However, even these efforts are not immune to scrutiny, with some questioning the motives behind celebrity philanthropy and the effectiveness of such initiatives.